Welcome to Ohmypod, guys, and we are back. Welcome, my name is Preez, just to let you guys know.
And my name's Oliver.
And welcome back to Ohmypod.
Episode 2.
Episode 2, like,
right.
you know, compared to last time, not feeling as nervous.
I'm not, honestly. I might look like I'm sweating, but I'm good, man.
I'm not feeling too bad. I'm getting used to it, which is great. Like, you know, straight out of my comfort zone, but I'm getting used to it. What about yourself?
No, definitely. I think last time we shot the first episode, I remember saying to you, I don't give a crap. Like, I just want to do second episode now.
Even for me, I was like stuttering there. So if you guys look at episode 1, you'll see me looking like this, looking like that, and you'll just be like, oh wait, yeah, he's looking more nervous than usual.
And obviously, we want to say if you enjoyed the first video, well, we hope you enjoyed the first video, isn't it? It was just an introduction. It wasn't nothing. It was
nothing special,
like,
just to get to really know us. But using this episode here, we're going to get to know us a lot more than what you know us from the first episode. So what we do want to kind of like go into is how we've, you know, been dealing with COVID-19 and dealing with the whole pandemic and what we're pretty much looking forward to. And what I'm looking forward to most is getting a freaking haircut.
You haven't had the haircut for like 3-4 months now?
Way too long, boy.
But the thing is, it doesn't look like you haven't had a haircut for that long.
Yeah, because I've got a freaking hairband on.
No, but I mean, like, do you do your sides or your back?
I literally just do my beard and then I leave my hair because I'm waiting for my barber to come back. Once you come back, I'm ready for a freaking haircut. I've literally already booked my haircut. I've already booked it right now. I'm literally like a month in advance.
I'm not even trying to, like, you know.
But you cheated on your barber.
That's the thing. I'm not trying to cheat on my barber, but
you did.
I needed a haircut. Like, everybody knows I need a haircut like ASAP. I can't live without a haircut.
But did you cheat on your barber though?
I did. But that's because my barber's not open. What am I supposed to do? He cheated on me.
You slag.
He could have come to my house and did my hair like that guy did.
Yeah, but I'll wait for mine. Look at me. I'll wait for mine.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. I don't know, but for me, I had to have a haircut because if I don't have a haircut, I look like a right mess. I'm like a hairy guy, really. But really, I grow hairs all over here. Like, I can deal with the front, but the back, nobody can take care of.
Mine's looking like it's come out to a ponytail, and I've never had a ponytail my whole life.
That's true. But apart from a haircut, right? What do you actually miss?
I actually just miss normality. Like, what's happened is, that I've gotten used to just being at home now.
Let me ask you a question.
So when I go back, it's just going to be weird.
Do you miss Nandos? You're about to cry. You know,
I freaking miss that shit. I'm actually going to start crying with tears because that is the greatest food, best restaurant. It's like an advanced McD's.
No, 100%. And the funny thing is, because I've had Nandos, even during COVID.
You bitch.
No, it's true. But I'll tell you one thing, right? It doesn't feel the same having it in your house the way it feels in the restaurant itself. It doesn't feel the same. It doesn't feel the same. And another restaurant I do definitely miss, even though it's like the worst, it's Wagamama. I don't know if you like Wagamama or not.
Oh, I love Wagamamas. Like, one of my boys always goes Wagamamas.
It's the best, honestly.
Every single time. I'm like, bro, where you at? And he'll be like, at Wagamamas, bro.
But the thing is, I always go and I order a firecracker. Have you had the firecracker?
That makes me sweat, so no.
No, honestly, it does make me sweat. It makes me sweat. And I don't think I enjoy I love the food. It's really spicy. And even though like I can order things that are not spicy in Wagamama, I order that anyways. Even though I don't get to actually enjoy it, I just like swallow it. I don't actually get to enjoy it in my mouth. Because it's so hot, I just swallow it. But I still enjoy it. I don't know why. It's just a funny restaurant and a funny order, I guess. I don't know.
But yeah, no, definitely. Like, I'm missing the restaurants. I'm missing just like meeting up with friends and really just going out late at night or even during the day.
And you had the same setup as me. You'd go work and you'd go out with your boys for drinks after work, isn't it? We kind of live the same lifestyle, no?
Oh, let's not talk about that because if that boy's watching this podcast, if you're watching this podcast, let's not get into that.
Every Friday we would go out with our friends from work and we'd actually have drinks. Even though I work on a Saturday, for them the last day is the Friday, so we end up drinking and then
just end up drinking.
I'm like
enjoying ourselves.
It's crazy, but I really do miss that stuff. Even though I enjoy working from home and stuff like that, I still really do miss going to work.
Oh, 100%. Like, I miss the boys from work, innit? Like, the one funny story, like, there's always like a trio of us. And one time we literally went out to drink and we literally went to a bar, just chilled. This guy ended up dropping a couple £100 in the toilet.
In the toilet.
In the toilet. I'm standing there like this, like blocking off the door. And he's like there, just picking up all the notes. And he's like just laughing. We're just there laughing.
Let me ask you another question, right? And
Go
be
for it.
very, very serious.
I'll try to be.
What do you actually enjoy about COVID-19?
What do I enjoy? Just being at home, relaxing. You know, the one thing is like it works well with the timetable, not having to wake up 2 hours before just to go to work.
Like, forget the money side, right? But saving yourself travel and waking up and going hour there, hour back. Isn't that just like the best feeling ever?
I take my meetings in bed.
That's the best, isn't it?
That's the best. And I know every single person that's watching this right now that works and takes meetings in the morning, you'd probably take your meetings in bed.
Yeah, 100%.
100%.
So moving on, we're going to talk about a little bit about us. Even though we kind of spoke about ourselves on the first video, we're going to speak about ourselves in this video just a little bit more. Obviously, I work in an IT corporate company. I find it very difficult to say corporate, but yeah, I said it.
You're getting there. You're getting
there.
there.
Yeah. And I work on a Tuesday to Saturday, which is like the best schedule. And I work from 3 to 11, which I didn't think I'd like, but I really do like. What do you do?
Mine's just mixture. Sports industry. Let's not get into that, but yeah, sports industry. And no, my work's good. I love the people I work with, and you know, shout out to them.
Shout out to them for sure.
But what main thing is like what I've really been thinking about is like, what's life going to be after podcast? What are you looking forward to? Like, you recently got engaged, right?
Ooh. Recently? It sounds recent because when we planned this podcast, I wasn't even engaged, was I?
Nah, you wasn't.
No, I was literally telling you about a podcast before I got engaged. I went to Iceland and then I proposed to my girlfriend.
And how was that?
It was the best feeling. But I'm not going to lie to you. I've seen all the videos of people like proposing to their girlfriends and it looks so easy. And then here I am standing in front of my fiance, knowing that I'm going to propose. And I'm not going to lie to you, right? I literally went on one knee and I was shaking more than ever. And she sat right behind the camera anyway. She knows this. I was shaking and honestly, even when I was saying things to her, I was shaking. It felt like just everything stood still. Like everything was like slow motion. Everything when I said to her, I was like crying and then she was crying and then she didn't say yes. That's the problem. She didn't say yes straight away. So I'm just there like, so, because she was in so much shock. She didn't know what to say.
Yeah.
And then she was like, yeah. And I was like, oh, okay. Oh my God. No, we were both crying. And my parents were there, obviously. I kind of wanted my parents to be there. Yeah. But at the same time, I told my parents to like,
go away.
Like,
so
go away, go check the waterfalls and the mountains while I do my thing. But yeah, no, it was a great experience. I'm so happy to obviously be engaged. Yeah, and I really did enjoy the experience, but it was difficult. It wasn't an experience I thought I'd be going through, but I did.
Next question. Where's my godchildren?
They're not coming for another 3 years. They're not coming for another 3 years. I'll tell you that from now. But when are you gonna get married? That's the real question.
Next question. Next question.
So since we're talking about questions, today we've decided to, well, we didn't decide actually. My beautiful fiance obviously decided that she was going to give us a quick fire questions because she wants to put us on the spot and kind of get like a response from us that nobody expects really, or it's like a surprise. I'm not sure, but we're going to go into it. She's right behind the camera. She looks ready more than we are.
I'm not ready for this. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't even know what the questions are, but I ain't ready for this.
All right, she said she's ready. So as you heard, who do you want to question first?
Please not me. Please.
Because I know you have questions for everybody.
So I've got questions. Yeah, this is like general and some are directed at each of you. But I'm going to start with for both of you.
Let's do this.
Oh, shit.
Let's do this.
So describe yourself in 3 words.
So for the people that are listening to this on Anchor and Spotify and you aren't seeing this on video because it will have subtitles, she just asked, describe yourself in 3 words for both of us.
All right, cool. Shall I go first? All right, cool.
Yeah.
I would say balanced between fun and serious.
Is that one of the things?
One of the things. Balance is the word. I'm just trying to describe it in a way of, trying to be fun and energetic, enjoying life. But also having that serious side where you got to build yourself and then build that career. Love the banter. And what would I say? Very motivated.
Wow.
Yeah, not wow, but yeah, wow.
No, I know that because we obviously see each other a lot. We know that you're motivated. I think for me, it's like my motivation levels is kind of weird. It goes up and down. So I do feel like when I do get motivated, I'm like 100% motivated.
Yeah.
Like I put my 100% effort into it. Another two, I don't know. I think I'm just a funny guy. I mean, you probably won't know that by the second episode, but you'll get used to it. You'll get to know the funny side of me. And I don't know. The third one is, I mean, if you know me, you probably like if you know me as a friend, you know that I don't take life that serious. I don't know. That's the way I feel. At least that's one of the things.
So what would you describe it as?
I don't know. Just it's easygoing.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm an easygoing person. I take life serious. I do take life serious, but behind closed doors by myself.
Yeah.
I wouldn't take it serious in front of my friends because I want to just enjoy myself. I want to be around you to have fun, not to be serious all the time.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah. You need that definitely.
All right.
Next.
What's your second question?
The second question is for Preez.
Oh my day.
We've all been waiting for this.
Dripping.
What is your biggest pet peeve?
Ooh.
Pet peeve.
So something you absolutely hate, you can't stand it.
I would have to probably from the top of my head say, when you look at someone and they're just talking, but you know they're talking shit. And you just look at them like, yo, you're just chatting shit. But then you just like, okay, whatever, and like, just let it go. But then you know what's right. They know what's right, but they're still chatting shit. And just like, do I really have to deal with this?
But then I would say there are people that you don't really know that are just talking shit, right? Because if there are people that you know, you're comfortable enough to say, yo, shut
Oh,
up.
100%. Yeah. If it's people that I know, I'll literally say,
Yeah.
listen, like, let's think about this and retalk it.
Yeah.
Compared to when it's just someone that's just talking shit. It's like, yeah.
But
whatever.
I can imagine how annoying it is, the people that you don't know, because it's hard to say shut up to someone you don't know, innit?
Yeah,
You're just going to let them speak and you're just going to want to hear
of course,
it.
yeah, no, you got to respect what they got to say. Everyone has their own opinion. Like,
Yeah.
I have my own opinion, you have your own opinion. The millions of people have their own opinion. But when I feel like, or the millions feel like, wait, you're just wrong.
Yeah.
It's just like, okay, cool. But yeah, that's one thing that does slightly irritate me, but I am learning to like take it in.
Damn. I know this wasn't a question for me, but I still want to answer it.
Go for it.
Can you guess what my pet peeve is?
I really don't know.
Like, do you know?
I know. I think
Yeah.
that's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, like I hate people that chew loud when they eat.
That's a lot of people.
I hate that. If I'm sitting next to someone and they're eating and I'm not, and I can hear them eating like they're quite loud, I just want to punch you in the face. Because when I'm not eating, I can hear everything. You know, when you're eating, you kind of don't concentrate on other people's like noises and you don't hear any of that stuff because you're eating also. You can hear your own eating. When you just not eating, and for those people that eat like that, you know yourselves. And if you're listening to this, don't ever eat around me, man.
I think, you know, it's not just you. I've heard this in general. There's a lot of people that hate people that chew.
I think it's classified as a disorder, actually.
A proper like
Disorder.
where your mouth goes from like 0 to 90 degrees back to 0 to like 100% back to 0. It's like proper chews.
Yeah, no, 100%. It's like you can't keep your mouth closed. If you can keep your mouth closed and just take it easy with the food, not like you're fighting with the food, just, you know, take it easy.
Yeah.
That'll be great. But anyway, moving on to third question.
I hope
don't
this is
know.
for you. This is not for me.
This is all for
Yeah.
This is pointed to me. Oh, shit.
I think I know the answer, but let's see what you give.
All right.
So, what's been your most embarrassing moment?
Embarrassing moment.
I mean, you have plenty, but there's one that sticks out for me.
What does sticks out?
There's
for
one
her?
that sticks out for you. Oh, geez. I don't know. Honestly, I'm going to answer this from the only memory that I have right now. It's I came to London in 2002. I went to primary school and I didn't speak English. And I kept telling my teacher that I wanted to go toilet. I can't remember exactly how I said it, but I remember getting that point across to the teacher. And she said, no, just wait. We'll be done soon. And, you know, we weren't done soon. And I peed on the carpet and there was like a big stain. That was the only memory that I can remember that's really embarrassing. What do you think?
This was a quite recent, it's not recent, but it's recent than that.
What is it?
When we went to Wonderland.
Oh, you know what happened?
I don't know what happened. So,
I
I'm
went to
about
winter.
hear it.
I went to. Okay, you know what? Since that is the most recent thing, I'll probably mention it. I didn't actually think about it. So I went to Winter Wonderland,
Right.
and all my life I thought I would go skydiving because oh my god, the thrill is just amazing.
I've started to play with you, so I know where this is going.
So the thrill is amazing, right? And I wanted to go skydiving, and somehow I decided to go Winter Wonderland with Mariana in like 2018, I think it was. Yeah, in the first year of a relationship. And obviously, I don't want to disappoint her because it's like a romantic thing to go with your girlfriend and stuff like that. So I ended up going. I didn't know this, but I went and I looked
I know where this is going.
I looked at this ride and I was like, yo, this is a lot. This is too much. But I couldn't say no because I have to be like, the man, like, oh, yeah, I'm going to be there. I'm going to go with you. I'm going to hold your hand and go up. So I go up. I'm acting all like big man, right? And I'm holding her hand. And as we're going up this ride, we're going up. I didn't realize I was having fun until I realized I was like, oh shit, wait, this thing's going to go right down again. But the down was like a big slope.
90 degrees.
Yeah, like 90 degree, 100%. And I was like, oh shit. At that point, I wanted to scream so loud and say, stop this thing and bring it back down. But it didn't. Obviously, so I ended up going down. And this is the embarrassing part. I fainted 3 times during that ride. I remember 10% of that ride. And I was just going up. The rest of it, I was blacking out. And the funny thing is, she's there, enjoying herself. And I'm just there like, how are you enjoying this?
You're probably not enjoying yourself. You're probably like...
Yeah, literally, I'm trying to bring myself back. Every time I keep going, because the thing went in circles.
Yeah.
It kept going round and round and round. And that made me, every time it went round, I just would black out. I'd be like... And I could hear her still screaming and enjoying it. Like, I seriously don't understand it.
1 minute you hear, then you hear nothing. Nothing.
No, that was legendary, but it was embarrassing at the moment. Yeah, I don't know how I did it, but yeah.
Let's go on to the next.
That's the good one. That's what I wanted to hear.
Okay.
Next.
So I got the next question for Preez.
Oh my days.
This will be interesting. Let's see. So who was the last person you made cry and why?
Wow.
Who was the last person I made cry?
Wow.
So it could be me.
You bad boy. Who you making cry,
I've
huh?
been a naughty boy. Have I done? Who was the last person I made cry? I actually really don't remember. Like, it probably was either the ex or the dog or someone, but I actually don't remember. So
An ex.
I
think sounds more reasonable or more legit than
More
a
legit.
dog.
But you can see the dog's tears when they come down when you turn him off and he's like, wait, you can't have that treat, boy. And he just looks at you like with the puppy eyes and he's just like, please give me that. And you're just like, nah, I'm not really going to give it to you. But I don't really remember when I made someone last cry, to be honest. But I try not to as much as possible. I try to help everyone that I can, yeah.
No, 100%, because, I don't know, crying is not good. You shouldn't make anyone cry. Should you?
But it kind of like, when you cry, I feel as it kind of eases your...
Helps you, doesn't it?
Yeah, it kind of helps you because it lets everything out.
Yeah. Like, I'm a happy, positive guy. You know that.
Yeah. 100%.
I'm always happy. Like, I'm always trying to happy. But I think sometimes I feel like I need to be sad. There's times that I'd want to make myself sad. Like, I'd watch Netflix shows that make you sad, that make you want to cry.
Because it actually eases yourself out and it teaches you a lot of things.
It does, 100%. I'm not sure if we have any more questions from...
I've got one more question for Oliver, and then I've got one more question for both of you.
Okay, fine.
Okay, so one more question for me, and then another question for both of us, and that'll be the end of the questions.
Oliver, where was the first potato found?
Where was the first potato found?
What a question.
What?
Potato.
I don't know. London's like... No, UK is kind of known for potatoes.
Are they?
British
Yeah,
potatoes
they
are like...
Yeah,
you know?
true.
So I'm going to say somewhere in the UK, right?
Actually, it was found in the ground, like the other potatoes.
Wow. That was a tricky question then.
Was this like a riddle type question? 'Cause
That
I'm
was.
kind of lost, not gonna lie to you.
Let me catch him out. Let me catch him out.
No, you did catch me out because I was going to say some dumbass country.
Okay, so the last question is for both of you. You both can debate this.
Okay.
Okay. So is cereal a soup? Yes or no? Why or why not?
Cereal or
What?
soup? No.
Cereal?
No. Say no as well.
I don't want to say no because there's people that probably like think it is a soup. I don't know.
What? How is cereal soup?
Well, think about it. Because we haven't classified it as a soup, just because it's not got tomatoes and doesn't mean it's not a soup.
Okay, then tell me how it's a soup.
Well, it's got liquid with hard,
Solid.
yeah, so substances. So that means it could be soup. It's like having tomato soup, right? What's tomato soup made out of? Or mushroom soup, or chicken
What else
mushroom.
is it made out of? Come on.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So
Tomatoes.
no, you know what? I just want to be that guy that says yes, it is a soup.
No, it's not.
I want to say it is.
It's really not. But okay.
Why is it not a soup?
Why is it not a soup? Because you've got your solid factors in there. So if you have something like bloody cornflakes or Cocoa Pops or Lucky Charms if you're USA, but yeah, we're UK.
I eat Lucky Charms. They're nice.
Where do you get them from?
From the Indian shop that's like near my house. They sell them, yeah.
You are a lucky boy. Because we don't get them anywhere here. But definitely, like, you got your solid factors in there, and you put it in milk, and you eat.
Milk being the liquid form.
Being the liquid, right?
Which is soup.
But you eat the cereal, you eat the solid factors, and the liquid stays there. And that's exactly why I say you eat it and not drink it.
So you're telling me that you don't finish your soup, basically?
No.
Wow.
It goes down the drain.
So we know kind of a little bit more about Preez, and you know a little bit about me now.
But yeah, definitely, like, that's a little bit more about us. That's the questions that we've been asked that I kind of like thinking, like, why did I get asked them? But definitely moving on from that, hit that like, subscribe button if you're on YouTube. If you're listening from Anchor, hit that play button. Spotify, same. Any other audio platforms, they'll all be there. But if you're on YouTube, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and we'll be back with episode number
3.
Peace.